Hello guys, today we're going to be looking at my Hall of Famer binder, PC, or whatever people call them. So, the cards that are being here are Hall of Famers that went through 1990s, 80s, and even a little bit of 70s playing. There should not be many 2000s guys in here, but there are a couple. So let's begin. I'll point out cards as we go along that are interesting. Like that one, I think it's that picture right there actually appeared on 87 Fleer. Yep, right there, so interesting little things like that. These you gotta look for the double dots, one dot variations. And the cardboard that they use, cardstock. You can see here, that's the green logo and then turn to black. I don't know about the original version, but Sports Illustrated for kids. I don't really collect too much of Mike Schmidt. Yeah, there's a dot variation in the back. Of course, I have that one little card. Very, very cool. And here's a underrated guy, Rich Buskosich, or Buskosich, whatever way you want to say his name. Playing for the Yankees. You can see the back's different. That's the difference between the factory and the non-factory set. So if you're looking to complete that set and you want to get them all, you have to buy the factory and the non-factory. You're going to have to build it to set yourself. That's empty spot. Discussed. Looks like the end of that page. Very nice Diamond Kings, King Griffey Jr. Very nice. There's a little off-brand Topps magazine. They started that in 1990, and I think that's the first year they did it. Got some more base stuff. I think that's his rookie card. Yeah. Now, there actually are variations and versions where that bar of text right there where it says copyright is missing, so make sure to check for that. Yeah, that one's kind of beat up. This you bought in a team set back in 1993. Another dot fit thing. The period was at, and the ick part in the back of the card. Very nice. There's actually 4 different variations of every single card in that set. And then the Grand Slammers have some variations. See, that's Frank Thomas. I don't own too much of Greg Maddux. Funny looking card. This is rookie, score traded. Oddly enough, he actually did have a 1990 scorecard, though. He was a draft pick, so if you own that card, you're still going to have to get his draft pick card, which I do not own. One of the newest inductees to the Hall of Fame. There's the rookie card, 89 Topps. There's also period versions on this where there's no period. It's easier to find them without a period. Some more base stuff. Not too fancy. We got Yaz. I call him Yaz because his name is ridiculous. But there's the mini puzzle card. You would have gotten that inside the forgot, I'll tell you. And there's the period version again. 81 Topps. Now, interesting enough, the original version of the card had a little tiny dot right there. See it? Catch it. In the 87 reprint, they totally forgot that. it's gone. So there might be versions where it's there. I don't know. It's some Rod Carews. These are just some random cards. Some older Hall of Famers that I just haven't really collected much of yet. I just get them as I find them. I love that Willie McCovery. Really nice cards. Top stickers. Flimsy. It's not a hardback. You got Kellogg's. I call him Fredgie Jenkins, but his name's probably... Yeah, Fredgie. I call him Fredgie. I think he's pretty underrated. Not many people know about this guy. Yeah, that one's kind of miscut. Nothing too good there, though. 80 card, I missed that. But this guy's really underrated. I go on eBay, and his cards go for absolutely nothing. This is last year playing. And look at his hair. He almost looks like he's like 100 years old when he's playing. We got... Love the 83 set. It's a great looking set. 84, the same thing. These were inserted inside Kellogg's. It's glare really bad here. But these were inserted inside of Kellogg's, Kellogg's cereal. And there's 8 of them back in 1992, I do believe. Another thing that was like a food product or something. You can always tell these. Here, I'll show you just in a second how you can tell them from the other ones. These were like, I guess you could say, these were the ones that came like inside granola bars. The ones that came with the cereal have blue backs. So you can always tell those. Another one of those things. Thousand strikeouts. I think he's one of the top 5 best pitchers of all time. For strikeouts wise. Love the 83s that are like that. They look awesome. I know there's a Nolan. It's going to be great getting that one. That one just looks retro to me. I don't know why. One of his normal poses where he's just standing or staring. Let's see what that time he's not facing the camera. And another Hall of Famer that was a manager. Just some base stuff though, nothing too fancy. Right back to 85. Here's like a weird oddball card. For 525 in the set, but just a weird. I don't know. There's also Nolan Ryan in that set, I do believe. We got Kirby Puckett, which I left some spaces because I find Kirby Pucketts all the time. Kind of sad that he passed away, though. Another one of those reverse backs. All-Star. Same thing goes for any All-Star card, whether they have the dot things in the back or they have different cardboard. Look at the selection in 1989 that Topps got of Kirby Puckett. Him staring, and oh yeah, him staring. Like, come on, Topps. You couldn't have done better than that. Pretty crappy, if you ask me. That's like a box card that's what has worn. It's really tough to find those in good condition. Very nice. The Bauman set always looks like to me it's been like heavily airbrushed. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Hey, it was not a new thing for Topps to do that. We got some Upper Deck, some other little odds and ends. Score. It's one of these Score, what are these, Dream Team, I think. We got Kmart Superstars. Post Serial. Yeah, Dream Team. It was Dream Team. There's a lot of errors where they screwed up on the writing because they had to write so much and no one ever proofread the crap. That came in like 100 cards that I do believe. Get like more Kirby's. Never have too many Kirby's. Been playing pool. Oh, that one's... Oh, we already saw that one. There you go. Another Dream Team. That one was twice as better, you gotta admit. One of the most well-known baseball cards of that timeline. With a big old bat. It's kind of funny. These actually have different printing codes in the back all the time. Now, the funny thing about Leaf cards is sometimes they forget to stamp that on there, so check. You never know when you'll find one that's missing it. Same thing goes for Upper Deck holograms. You'll find them without the holograms sometimes. I found it on 91 and 92. Yeah, those ones too. The 94? Yeah, 94 Donruss. Now we're beginning to get... Okay, there we go. Now we're Ricky. Ricky, love Ricky. Ricky. KB. Now, buttload of Ricky Henderson. More of that set. These are the Bazooka. Pretty cool. Now, there's actually some like promo cards where they're actually bigger, and I've seen some of the Ricky Henderson ones. They were $15, but there's also 1992 Topps promos where there's no name banner thing on the front, but the picture's still there, and it just says on the back in blue letters Topps. Pretty cool cards. I don't own any of them. Very nice. Got Carl Ripken. Carl Ripken Jr., I guess. There isn't a point to call him Jr., though, because his dad only managed for 1 year. It's kind of that way. Like a little tiny spot. There is an air card for that year. Speaking of air cards, 1990 Donruss always had incorrect backs from this year, where this is the correct version, but there would not be the all-star stats. It would be those kind of stats, so check. Sure to check for that. Carl Ripken, that's a sweet-looking card. Yeah. Apparently there's a version where the Orioles thing right there is orange colored. But you can find that for any card and set, so I think it's just a printing flaw. I don't know if I'm ever going to get big into it. Looks like Carl Ripken Jr. should be the last one today. That's a mail-in, if you would have sent that in the mail. More post stuff. Checklist. That's an insert to the set. It actually has the same number, but it's just like a parallel card. It's like one of the very first inserts, so we'll get back to this later, and we'll see George Brett next time. So